What up, people? It's your boy, Master Chudy, out here with another comic review. So we got the final book of the Spirits of Vengeance, or the Gates of Hell. Now, this cover, I always appreciate the covers because Ghost Rider really looks like Ghost Rider. You can really possess the skull, so yes, it's good. This book kind of fell short a bit, but it was still enjoyable. So basically, at the last issue, you see that basically Satana and Hellstrom find out that their father has allowed for Immortal to basically mess everything up so he can get his legions out there and whatnot. So, yeah, we have Victor Gisler as the writer, David Baldeon as the artiste, and so on and so forth. So, back at Hell, basically, for untold centuries, events have been set into motion. We have awaited this final prize, final puzzle piece to fall in place. A patsy. Necrodamus, you mean? Man's petty ambitions have always served my purposes. It will never work. Something will go wrong. Will stop you. And he's like, you? There's something you could do. It's like you're your father's offspring, and after all, frankly, it was worth waiting 1,000 years just to see the look on your faces. So get yourself a front row seat for the show because watching is all you'll be doing. So he's like, laughing, saying, "Damn it, you think it's right? No, he's taught us everything we know." So meanwhile, we see that Michael the Archangel and then this dude, right, Belith, they're here discussing the pleasantries. And, he's like saying the covenant is meant to make sure both sides are obeying all the rules. Grievances are aired here. So apparently, Michael's like, look, there's some problems with it. And Belith is like, man, I've broken no rules, Michael. His infernal majesty is entitled to try to tilt things in his favor. It's the very nature of our conflict. With the mortals, yes, not with his covenants. The rules are absolute. I have heard rumors that there have been attempts to undermine them. Rumors of collusion. And he's like, nonsense. Are you forgetting the fail-safe if a rule has been broken? You're right, but I know you, Belith. It's like you'd adhere to the exact letter of the law and still find some roundabout way to commit your mischief. And, that's nice. So he's like, come to Michael, and an angel should be more trusting. So meanwhile, uh, the whole crew is discussing the plan, and he's like saying, "Wait, I'm the key to this plan." It's like Ghost Rider, more specifically, you see, vengeance. It's like is the key. That would seem to fall within my jurisdiction. When Necrodamus assassinates Archangel, the gates of heaven close permanently. You might as well hand the deed to Earth right over to my father. And you said it was him who tipped you off? Overconfidence losing his tongue. He has taunted me and my sister being half demon. Prevents us from even entering the covenant. One representative from hell, one from heaven. But a mortal like Necrodamus, you mean that Necrodamus over there? So we just see the guy's car moving in. It's like, son of a. And we got company. So we just see all of these demons coming in. Just helps us like, we just see Ghost Rider transform into himself and saying, he won't get far from me. Say, Blade is like, I got your back. Keep them off us, demon. Right. And so he transforms. It's like, you want fire, demon scum? Come feel the burn. Say, good to see you in full form again, big brother. I don't relish it as much as you do, Satana, but there's a time and place for everything. So they start taking on the demon opposition while Blade and Ghost Rider go after Necrodamus. And then as they're coming in, it's like saying, come on, come on, come on. And you just see Ghost Rider, and he's like, yeah, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you, boy. It's like, Raisin. So Raisin comes in and takes down Ghost Rider temporarily. He's like, we meet again, Ghost Rider. And goes, and he gets it again. It's like, I was on an errand last time, so I couldn't linger, but you have my full attention now. And we just see Ghost Rider say, you think to bring me low. Do you know I'm not that I am great? Do you know me not? Do you not know I am greatest of calamities? And in lofty heights there is no refuge. So he just grabs her by the leg, yanks her down. Boom. Meanwhile, Satana and Hellstrom have easily dispatched these demon spawn, but it's like, well, that wasn't so difficult. If Necrodamus thought these creatures would delay us long, then very psychic. He's like, yeah, there are more. It's like, just die. They just die easily enough. There's just so many of them. As Joseph Stalin once said, quantity has quality all on its own. Dang. Pithy, brother, but I don't see how that helps us. It's like, well, if you have any suggestions, I'll be more than happy to. It's like, who? I mean, you just see, rest easy, Damon Hellstrom. We'll take it from here. So apparently the angels have come, interestingly enough. So it means that maybe Michael expected them to look like that. It's like, so they're helping them out. It's like, come on, let's go. Really? Let's go? It's no wonder you're the brains of the outfit. Yeah, so, anyway, the angels are fighting these demons now. Allowing Satana and Damien to fly off. So, anyway, he makes it the Covenant. It's like, at last. Some sort of chicanery belief. You know that interference from either side is forbidden. Neither demons nor angels may enter the Covenant except for us. Naturally, we're the designated emissaries. And this is a mere mortal? And we just see Necrodamus add mere. Mortal, yeah. Mere? Mortal, yes, but not mere. Allow me to introduce myself. I am the Sorcerer Necrodamus, and I am about to irrevocably change the universe forever. I thought you should at least know my name. And you just see Ghost Rider's just beating on Raisin. And it's like, feel the wrath of ages turn face to Ghost Rider. It's like, you obviously don't know whom you speak. I am Raisin, the Night Jackal, half goddess. Look upon me and see your destruction. It's like, rank hath no privilege here, even half goddess. And you just see Ghost Rider looking very demonic. So we just see, you can burn, basically. So it's like, you know, he burns her, but she comes out. It's like, you're a powerful Ghost Rider, but like all powerful beings, arrogant. You talk of wrath, then feel mine, but then Blade just rams his bike into her, bam, knocks her dead cold. It's like, you've got to go. Hellstrom says you're the key, remember? Necrodamus, get him. It's like, if you have business here, mortal, then out with it. Out with it? Yes, exactly. Out with it, yes, exactly what I have in mind. I hope you don't mind if I say this is quite a moment for me. It's been a long time in the planning. I'm sorry, I'm just babbling. Just hard to believe that I've actually come this far. So few have given me credit over the years. They'll see me differently now. I just have one single request. And what might that be? Smile, you heavenly bastard. And he just shoots the bazooka with Judas Silver. And as it's coming, Ghost Rider just gets in the way. What? And he takes the hit. Bam. And saves Archangel Michael. And, Belith and Mike are like, huh. But Necrodamus is like, oh, damn. And we just see, Johnny, Damon, wait, you're going to... And then he gets reflected back because he's half demon. It's like, damn it, you're a Hellborn. You're half Hellborn, remember? The Covenant won't let us pass. We've got to try. But, of course, Ghost Rider gets back up. It's like, you meddle with powers you barely comprehend, little man. It's like, no, please. Like, behold the Judas Silver, the weapon of vengeance. And vengeance has ever been my domain. So the silvers fall off. He's like... And then, we just see Belith is like, well, that was interesting. Covenant's over. See you in 1,000 years, man. And Michael's like, I suppose Belith is right. I declare the covenant concluded. There's nothing left to do here. And so Michael leaves. And it's like, untrue. There remains the duty with which I am charged. Vengeance and penance. So he's about to give my boy the penance stare. But then Raisin comes in and swoops in and saves him. He's like, saving your worthless skin makes us even, sorcerer. I no longer serve you. So now she's no longer bound. So, after the aftermath, we just see she took off on that flying monstrosity and I couldn't catch her. Sorry. It doesn't matter. Without the silver, Necrodamus is effectively defanged. Speaking of the silver, how did Johnny survive a missile to the chest? It's like, that hurt, by the way. And so Damon explains that, the silver was cursed. Judas has since lives power within, giving it power fueled by vengeance. Judas felt himself wronged. But the spirit of Zarathos is the ultimate arbiter of vengeance, and however much Judas may have felt wrong, Zarathos judged his crime against humanity to be far greater. Judged and passed sentence, and the Ghost Rider was the instrument to execute that. You say was cursed? I wouldn't be surprised if the Silver's interaction with the Ghost Rider was sort of a cleansing process. Now, just a guess. There's no handbook for this. How could Ghost Rider even get into that covenant? Demon spirit, remember? Common misconception. In Zathra's case, the term demon is used rather generically. Technically, the spirit is not a denizen of hell. But a much more interesting question is why the most powerful beings in the cosmos would design a covenant that would allow some bumbling mortals to interfere. How could such a mistake have been made? And then Michael's like, because it wasn't a mistake at all. Humanity has always had free will. None of this would have mean anything if that weren't true. That even means what you'd call interference. Men must be allowed to bring the world to the brink of ruin, just as other men must be allowed to step up and stop it. It's like, Sake. There's one thing your father never understood about the war between heaven and hell, Mr. Hellstrom, and what's that? Heaven was never trying to win. Oh, I don't follow. It's like, yeah, losing sucks. It's like, oh, I wouldn't say we're eager to lose. Rather, we want to see humanity win for itself. Our job is to make sure you have a fair chance. Mankind has to do the heavy lifting on this one to maintain some kind of balance. You mean you allowed things to play out knowing the whole time it might go down the crapper? Winning means little if the cost of losing isn't real. Mm, nice. I say, but but it didn't, as you put it, go down. Didn't go down the crapper. Somewhat stepped up. You four. Each of you has a dark side, and I'm glad that it was your human halves that took responsibility. Heaven owes you a favor. That's pretty nice. You know, hmm. I think I wouldn't mind a new Audi convertible. He said favor. He's not a genie. There's still one more unanswered question. What on earth are we going to do with that silver? And it stands here, and we have. I hope we get more adventures with these four, with more love for Blade. But Blade did what as much as Blade could do in this arena. So yeah, so that's the end. But then we see coming soon. This is a one-for-one shot. Look at this, Ghost Rider, Johnny Blaze, Damnation. This looks dope. And this cover looks dope, so I'm going to give this a chance. He's drawn so well. Ooh. So all in all, this was a very good story. I understand that it could have used a little bit of action, but I didn't find it boring. I was entertained for what it was. It was pretty good. And, it was fun. We got to see Marvel's Dark Team have it shine. You get to see David Hellstrom and Satana do their thing, and Ghost Rider, Blade, even though Blade should have gotten more, but I liked it, and I give this an 8 out of 10. The ending really is what sealed it for me, so I really enjoyed it, and I'll give the whole series in itself an 8 out of 10. It was that good. So, thank y'all for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notifications. Make sure you're notified. Once again, I do these reviews for you, the people, because I want to discuss good comics and get your opinions on them. Thank y'all for watching. I should have more videos up later today.